How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football review for round 14 of the NRL. Hope you guys are doing a lot better than I am. We saw two games of football tonight. We saw the destruction, the demolition, the depression of the Manly Warringah Seagulls beating the Cowboys 50 points to 18 up down there at Brookvale Oval. And we just saw a pretty entertaining finish to a game between Cronulla and Penrith where the Sharks got the win, 19 points to 18. If you guys are new to the channel around here, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts on tonight's games in the comment section below. Let's go back to the first game, man. Manly over the Cowboys, 50 points to 18. Don't really want to spend a lot of time on this game because it was frustrating, but we'll go through it anyway. In the third minute, the Cowboys looked brilliantly at the start. They started really well. Scott Drinkwater with a kick to Murray Talangi. He scores the first try. Cowboys go to a 6-0 lead. And then in the 9th minute, a try to David Bowen. Drinkwater with a very nice pass of Bowen over in the corner. Cowboys 12-0 in 10 minutes. They looked really, really good in the first 10 minutes. Really quick. They had a lot of good things going for them early on. And then I think it went downhill in the 14th minute when Brad Parker scored for Manly. Didn't got jammed in, obviously. New combination, still trying to click in. And Brad Parker scores. Garrick misses the goal. Cowboys 12-4. Not long after that, 20th minute, a try to Olakau'atu. He scores for the Seagulls. Cowboys still leading at 12-10 though. And then 30th minute, no try to Moses Suli in the corner. He was out. I think his pants just hit the sideline. I think the on-field call was no try, so you've got to go by that. Wasn't enough evidence to overturn that one. And then in the 31st minute, look, I don't want to be a whinger here, but Morgan Harper, honestly, he should have went to the sin bin with a trip on the hammer. That was disgusting, man. You know, tripping players over, in my opinion, are deliberate professional fouls. You know, sticking out your leg because you know you're not going to be able to make the tackle. I think it should be a sin bin, but anyway, it doesn't matter. 36th minute, I tried to Carl Lawton dummy half. 16-12 Manly at that stage, and then right before half time, I think this try just sucked the life out of the Cowboys and ruined their chances of a comeback. A try to Lachlan Croker before half time. Manly 22-12, and then just to make things worse, a try right before half time to Olakau'atu once again, very soft try. He collects a double. Half time, Manly 28-12, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, we're at 12-0, and then in the last half an hour of the first half, we can see 5 tries. That's just not good enough. And then in the second half, Kieran Foran scores. It was a lucky try, ricocheted off. I think it was Reece Robson or something, and then there was a try to Foran, 34-12 Manly, and then a try to Garrick, long range try by the way. A kick went downfield from Holmes, absolute shocker. Garrick runs 100 metres to score. At that stage, 38-12, and then DCE put a chip over the top. Holmes was out of position. He was in the defensive line. Walker picks it up and scores. Manly 44-12. At this point, I'm feeling physically sick. You know, show some respect for the Jersey Cowboys. Show some respect. It was getting out of hand. And then another try. The Cowboys finally hit back through the hammer. Not that it mattered. 44-18 Manly. And then on the bell, pretty much, Brad Parker scored. At this stage, I turned the TV off. Manly lead 50-18. And full time, Manly win 50 points to 18. But before I get into my little run on the Cowboys, let me just say this. Congratulations to the 19th man, a.k.a. Paddy G, and NRL Vid 090. Obviously, they go for the Manly Seagulls. Congratulations, boys. You Manly boys destroyed us down there at Brookvale Oval. Obviously, I'm shattered and disappointed about the result, but you guys deserved it. You were the better team on the night. Well done, and good luck to all you Manly fans for the rest of the year. Congratulations. As a Cowboys fan, I'm disappointed, I'm disgusted, and good luck to me. Good luck, Manly, for the rest of the year. But, right, Cowboys, right, Justin O'Neill, he sucks. He's old. He's out of touch. He's slow. He can't keep up with the speed of the new game. Justin O'Neill has to go. He has to retire. Slow and old. Cohen S in the back row. Get back in the front row, Cohen S. You're not an edge player anymore. Get back in the front row. Get Lukey back in the side. And now everyone's going to crap on Tom Dearden. Look, I said it all week. Don't expect Dearden to come in and beat this great player yet. Obviously, he was targeted tonight. But what do you expect? Of course, Manly are going to target Tom Dearden. So don't be so harsh on Tom Dearden. He's had 4 training sessions, for crying out loud. He's got to build combinations. And the final one of them all, Todd Payton, the coach. If you're going to play Tamalolo, for crying out loud, give him some goddamn minutes. Now, when he went off the field tonight, Manly went absolutely berserk. That's not an excuse, though. The Cowboys won 3 games in a row earlier in the year without Tamalolo. So, no excuse. Todd Payton, I think he's doing a decent job. Needs to pull his finger out. Tonight was unacceptable. The Cowboys' defense tonight was not up to NRL standard. And I'm disappointed with the performance. 50 points to 18 against a Manly side without Tom Trbojevic is absolutely embarrassing. So the Cowboys all week at training, they need to just learn to defend because they were really, really poor tonight. And next week, when they play the Sharks up there in Townsville, I'm expecting a better performance. Rant over on the Cowboys. I might do a bit bigger one on the corner post next week. So well done to Manly. My top 3 players on ground for Manly versus North Queensland. Look, Manly had a lot of great players tonight. It's hard to really say top 3, but I'll go number 3. I'll go Ola Kawatu. Number 2, I will go with Ruben Garrick. And number 1, I'll go with Daly Cherry Evans. I thought he was great. And you know what? The worst player for the Cowboys tonight was Valentine Holmes. His defense at fullback was absolutely atrocious. And I question, why did he even play? He got smashed on Wednesday night. Mentally, he probably wouldn't have even been there for the game. So, ran over. Manly too good. DC and man the match. Congratulations, Manly. Let's move on to the next one. Sharks versus Panthers. Great game of footy, this one. Now, obviously, the Sharks started really well with Penrith. Great fight back there, but we'll go through the game. In the 7th minute, the Sharks looked great early on. Matt Moylan throws a cutout ball to Ronaldo Mulatalo. He makes a run through the field. And then back on the inside to Matt Moylan. He runs 60 minutes to score a try. Matt Moylan looked very slow, but it don't matter. Good on Matt Moylan. He had a really good game tonight. Very good try for Matty Moylan. Sharks 6-0 after 7 minutes. And then in the 16th minute, a penalty goal from Sean Johnson for Cronulla. Sharks 8-0. And then 26th minute, Sean Johnson scores off a nice kick. And 14-0 Sharks, and they're looking really good here. And then Mulatalo scores in the corner. Sean Johnson missed a kick there. Half time. Sharks 18-0. I thought to myself, Penrith without Luai and Cleary, obviously it's a concern, and Isaiah Yable's out as well. But to win premierships, to be a really good side, you got to have depth. Now, I don't care what anyone says. If you haven't got depth, you're not going to do well in the big games. Well, you know, what happens in the finals if Luai's out with a knee injury? What happens if Cleary goes off after 2 minutes in a big game with a HIA? Where is the depth here? Now, I know Matt Burton played well, but you need more than one decent half to come in. You need some depth. So, bit of a concern there at half-time. In the second half, a great start for Penrith. Now, I'm not really happy about this. 46th minute, I know he tried a Viliami kick out. This was an absolute joke. Apparently, it was a double movement. Look, kick out hits the ground short. There is no body on him. He gets up and reaches out and scores a try. But because of a little Sharks player who had a finger on his leg or whatever, it's double movement. First of all, rugby league is played in normal speed. Don't put it into super slow motion. If you have it in super slow motion, it's going to look bad and you're going to think of the worst possible outcome every time. So with the double movement rule, if you hit the ground, your shoulder's on the ground with your elbow and you're tackled, fair enough. But if someone's like, they got a little finger on your leg or whatever, that's ridiculous. That's not a tackle. You mean to tell me I can tackle a player with my finger? You think that's, what? Come on, man, that's ridiculous. So the Viliami kick out double movement, I thought that was a ridiculous decision, personally. And then in the 57th minute, the Panthers, they finally score points. Matt Burton, nice try for Penrith. Nice little step and straight through sort of thing. 18-6 Sharks lead at this stage. And then the Panthers, they were coming again. And then this is what I got really annoyed about. 67th minute, Viliami kick out. The Sharks are on the attack. It's tackle 4. Kick out goes down for a suspected cramp. Then he goes off the field and says that he's injured. Come on, man. You can't be stopping the game for a goddamn cramp. That was just ridiculous, in my opinion. So anyway, a try in the 69th minute to the Panthers. Isaac Tangio, I think his name was, scores off a nice Matt Burton grubber kick. 18-12 Sharks. And then, I couldn't believe it, Matt Burton scores another try for the Panthers. 18-16, Crichton misses the conversion. And then, 74th minute, Panthers get a penalty. Matt Burton, I think it was, they got hit. High tackle. It was Britton Coyle that made the high tackle. Crichton kicks the goal. 18-all. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, Sharks are good, best team on ground for 60 minutes, and then the Panthers come back. 18-all. Who wins the game? Who do you look to win the game in that situation? You look to Sean Johnson, the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks halfback, who's been told to look for another club next year. He basically says to the Sharks, give me the ball and I will win the game. And he kicks the field goal from 35 metres out. Sharks take the lead, 19 points to 18. This was on the 78th minute and 30 seconds. Panthers go short of the kickoff. It does go 10. Will Chambers picks the ball up. The Sharks run down the clock. And the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks win the game. 19 points to 18. What a performance from the Sharks. Now, they were good for a while, but Penrith to come back in that game with a lot of their stars out could be a bit of a concern. But I thought it was a decent game of footy. Nothing amazing, but the Sharks, they get the win. I thought they had a lot of good players on the Sharks. I thought Will Kennedy was very good at fullback. I thought Malatalo and Ramian did well. Sean Johnson and Matt Moylan were great. I thought Toby Rudolph had an absolute blinder. I thought Talakai off the bench was excellent with Jack Williams. For Penrith, I thought Robert Jennings was great. Moses Leota, Fisher Harris were good. I also thought Isaac Tago was good as well, but a good win for the Sharks, a well-needed win. My top 3 players on ground for this one, I'm going to go number 3, Matt Burton, number 2, Matt Moylan, and number 1, my man of the match. I'm going to give it to Sean Johnson. Thought he played well most of the game, and he gets my man of the match for tonight's game. But guys, if you enjoyed the Friday Night Football review, make sure you guys go out and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Congratulations to the Seagulls and the Sharks on winning tonight, and good luck to the Cowboys and the Panthers next week. Guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.